my god, I hate this game so much.
I mean, we can stop playing it.
What fucking time is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You can keep playing, but I'm gonna go to my other computer.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep. Take your time. We got an hour and a half out of her, approximately. Shepard didn't say anything other than fuck that guy, but I don't think that was directed at you. I think it was just like a generic statement. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I want to get out of multiplayer. I don't want to be playing the non-proper runs if I'm going along, you know? I think that might have been in reference to Rachel's coffee chest. That's, like, entirely a possibility. Honestly, like, I never know with Shepard because his genuine, like, response to showing up when Nick was in the call was to just say, fuck Nick. So, you know, you take it as you will. Shepard is your Dan? Does Dan say stuff like that? Dan doesn't swear that often. Because Dan is a good Christian boy, right? So he's very confusing. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, Shepard is extremely confusing. Always has been, always will be, I think. Yeah, nailed it. I heard a Mao. That was extremely lucky. I don't like how any of this is going, but this is fine. I could use that. I could use that. I can use that. Just save on the ropes a little bit, you know? Dude, I just, like... I respect people's interest in Minecraft, but, like, holy shit, can I just never understand it. And I played the No Man's Sky base building thing, but it's just, like... Just something about Minecraft just never clicked in the brain. Like, if I got into Minecraft, I don't want to do any of the gameplay stuff. I don't want to have to go to the places. I don't want to have to do the things. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Well. Alright. I'm so sorry about this. I would just want to have other people bring me resources, and I will make a 7 million story tall base. I will construct the most elaborate horse shit. And I will do it. That's the thing, is I don't want creative mode. I want a game that is, like, something that is fulfilling to me and fun to do and has interesting exploration or narrative or whatever. And also offers the ability to craft and build things. Like, the only reason I you know, got attached to it in No Man's Sky is I could park my fucking shit there. Like, the idea that I could build a big ass, like, fortress base area And it has a bunch of shit all around it there, right? If I built that big stupid base, and then I fly to it, and then other people fly to my location, and they can all land at my base, that's cool. But it's also not the only thing in it. And with Minecraft, I know that there's the tacked on nether shit, and I know that there's all the dragon fuckery, like, I know about all that, and it just doesn't appeal to me. It's not the same. It's like it's crammed in there. Like, it feels like, and I will fully say, like, I think No Man's Sky used to be terrible, and that with patches and stability and etc., the game became better. I still don't think No Man's Sky is that great. I still think it's like a 6 or like a 7. But like, it at least has a goal, a purpose, adventure to it. And then it has the other stuff.
What? What?
Modded Minecraft. Wait, modded makes Minecraft more like that. Yeah, but that's the thing, is I don't want to have to mod the game. Which I know sounds supremely lazy and entitled. But also just...
No, you should...
like,
a game should be fun without mods. The mods should just be additional fun.
well, I just mean because, like, modding Minecraft is basically what Minecraft is now. It's just... it's what people have made it over the years, right? And I just don't care. I don't want to have to go and install a bunch of mods and then find out what works and what doesn't with my computer, and then this problem or that problem or whatever. I just want to boot a game that lets me do shit like Minecraft, but also lets me go and, like, fuck a dude up with a sword. And that's why shit like survival games is always interesting to me. But they're always bad. They're always bad. They're always exceptionally terrible. Like, the best one was The Forest.
And even The Forest is a little wonky.
The Forest is a pretty mediocre game that's just pretty funny. Ah, fuck.
The Forest is only good if you have people to play with.
I definitely agree there. And it's like, The Forest story is dog shit, but the fact that The Forest story is dog shit, but really funny, in like a dark way, where it's like, you are...
What even is the story?
You're a dad who has to save his son after his son is kidnapped by the cannibals on the island. But then it turns out that the cannibals on the island took your kid because there's like a hell machine inside the fucking research facility. Like, it becomes one of those things, like, it feels like an old shitty Japanese horror game setup, like a Resident Evil or something like that, where you go to the spooky, scary manor, and you think that it's gonna be all like, you know, ooh, ghosts, zombies, and then it turns out that it was like biotechnical bullshit underneath there, and that definitely exists in The Forest, and I found it very charming in a very stupid way. It's Geist, but in The Forest. It literally is, though, because what they were gonna do is like take your son's body and then like put like somebody else's consciousness in it, but whenever that happens, monsters occur. And like the fact that the end of The Forest was like a Dark Souls boss fight, and it felt terrible and it played awful and it was extremely funny, like, it was terrible. It was very bad, but that made me like that game a lot more. Like, I would say The Forest is, on my scale of 1 to 3, The Forest is a high 2. Like, it's almost a 3 if it was just better in every way. But, like, I like survival games, and I frequently send them to Nick when they're cheap, because we consider going and playing some other ones. And I really want to play some other ones that are really stupid, because there's something to them. But, like, I think it's also Minecraft's aesthetic. Like, I don't want it to just be, look, I made on Orlando, and then it's cubes, and it only looks good from 40 million feet away. I want it to be like, look, I built this castle that looks like a castle. Like, Rust is interesting, but I don't want to play... I died because I'm sitting here ranting. I don't want to play a game that looks like shit and its community is full of, like, weird racists. And, like, I know Rust has a decent community of, like, decent people, and, like, I know that there's... What's it called? Ark. I don't like Ark. Ark's entire population is, like, children and people that look up to Vin Diesel. I don't know, I like the idea of a game with an idea behind it that, whether it's good or not, also just has a crafting and building mechanic that may or may not serve a purpose other than just to titillate me. And doesn't require 7,000 mods to make work. And this is definitely one of those Noid is an old man that doesn't understand things moments. Because it is old man yells at cloud about Minecraft. Because I've been doing that for 10 years. Fortress Craft Evolved. I'll have to look it up. Like to give you an idea of Terraria, right? When everybody wants to play Terraria, I'll boot Terraria, I'll go down and do, like, a couple of dungeon runs, enough that I get a buttload of materials, or cool magic shit, or rare items like gemstones or something like that, and then I build a direct line of wood straight up into the sky, and after I've built into the sky high enough to anger God himself, I just build a castle.
Yeah, and then you get rid of that tower. So
and then I have a floating castle that only I can go to, and everybody else can fuck right off. Conan is amazing for building, probably the best building. I have Conan. I've considered playing Conan as a joke.
I want a game where it looks like Black Desert Online, and I get to, or just is pretty in general, and it's like, you don't have to go fight things if you don't want to. Here are all the things you can do, like make a house.
If you want to play this as a housewife simulator, you can.
Literally. But I don't want to make, like, look at my, like, I want it to be like, you can decorate the outside, the inside. You get to do everything. You can build a house. Like, that's all I want. But it has to look pretty, and I want it to have, like, a lot of shit. There was a game in
dev or something like that, but I think it got canceled. Yeah, probably.
Probably because nobody other than me is like, I want a game where I can just build a house. Or
like,
a castle,
and then I have this problem in reverse for other games. Like, a really good example that everyone will know. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so fucking stupid. Would be Stardew Valley. Everybody that plays Stardew Valley, they're like, oh man, it really scratches that itch I have for Harvest Moon. But, like, I fucking hate Harvest Moon. And because I don't like Harvest Moon, all I wanted to do was get to the fighting, and so, like, when Nick and I played that game, I got, like, halfway into, like, learning how the game functioned, and then just went, like, I just don't care.
Well, like the farming and stuff?
Yeah, I figured he was gonna get mad. That's a problem for me.
Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar is my favorite Harvest Moon game.
Nobody worry about it. We'll be fine. I just, like, I know I'm so finicky about these sorts of things, but I just want a game that's, like, good from start to end, that has an actual game to it, but also offers this.
Good luck.
And that's the thing, is, like, those games aren't made for me. And I understand that. I'm not the target audience.
Do you want to know what was, like, a fun game to play? And Portal Knights.
See, like, I looked at that and I just couldn't. Like, in my head.
I kind of enjoyed Portal Knights.
I remember you saying that you enjoyed it.
It's like, you don't have to go fight if you don't want to. Do you want to stand here and then just build a house? I had a castle I had 3 castles, to be honest.
I think that game falls into my issue of like the aesthetic department not being what I want.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically just, you want non-blocky Minecraft.
And even then, it's still like pretty blocky. It's just chibi blocky instead of cubic blocky.
Yeah. It was like, we're gonna give you a block, but it's gonna have slightly rounded edges.
Like, if I had to describe it, Conan is the closest to what I want. Because Conan does kind of let you do whatever. But, like, I kind of want there to be almost a story and not, like, a 75-player server. I want to be able to boot a world, generate it with my friend, or friends, or girlfriend, or whatever, and then just kind of do shit there, and then say, hey, do you want to do some story? Sure. And again,
yeah.
This is not a genre for everybody.
Well, because I think Conan, it's strictly online, isn't it? It's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be a fan of that.
And also, like, in Conan, you can become giant eldritch horrors, which appeals to my sensibilities, but, you know. That's not for everybody.
I think once I'm done with these lines, I'm just gonna go to bed.
You can do a solo mode with friends, and there is a story now to follow, but, like, but I'm assuming that's supposed to be, but not, like, some deep story. But that's fine. That sounds good. I have a new common writer to send you that cardboard you found out about. Got a new form. Oh no, please send me that. I mean, you can post it in the stream if you want to, Pasta. Okay, I see it. Hold on. Why? Why do they keep doing these? They're so bad. These designs are genuinely awful. Cards on the cape. I love an MMO or just co-op enabled game like you're describing. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. It's definitely a niche genre, but I feel like you could build it into an already existing game really easily. Like, stuff doesn't have to be super fancy. I don't need the highest grade quality shit. I just want, like, a standard, like, building system. Like, the No Man's Sky one's pretty bad. And there's stuff in it that's not great. But it's better than nothing.
It also looks okay.
Okay, please get punched to death. Oh god, he's coming after me! He's gonna take my gun! Hired help! They never used the ladder! I'm astonished. I am livid. I'm actually completely fine. That skeleton can't fuck off, though. That's like the one shopkeeper that got all the brains. Deep Rock Galactic that has a building in it. Deep Rock would be fine. I sent Rachel to think about that, asking if she'd be interested in playing it.
What is it?
That was the dwarf mining Left 4 Dead game.
Oh, yeah, that'd be okay.
It's like one of those things where it's like, it's nothing complicated or crazy. It's just you and three people go and shoot bugs and dig around in the tunnel. And there's like enough of us that own it that we can all jump in and play that. Somebody mod Deep Rock Galactic and make it like rat themed, and then we can just make Skaven jokes. I'm going to bed in like 30 minutes tops. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't expect you to do anything tonight. I don't even know how long I'm going to be streaming.
Yeah, I'm going to bed in about 4 minutes.
Like, tonight's
I was
either
gonna
going to be a short stream, or it's going to be one of those ones where I just lose track of time. Part of me is considering just editing out videos tonight. Which, by the way,
fine.
I do apologize to any of you who actually look at your inbox, which is like 3 of you. Because, like, I've just been forgetting to upload Cyberpunk, and I now have like 22 episodes of Cyberpunk in the queue. And some of those are just going to be going out. It's going to be one of those things where I just post, like, you know, like 4 to 5 videos a day some days. Space Engineers, next time that goes on sale, giving it to you... Giving it to you, Noid. The way you said the you, Noid, made me question for a second. Like, yes, I'm Noid. Nick and someone else, since it's a 4-pack, maybe Rachel. Not sure if Rachel would be into that, but I mean...
What?
Space Engineers.
Is that the dwarf one?
No, Space Engineers is the one Nick and I played where it's just like you get to make spaceships and like space stations and float around.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that might be like find someone else / maybe ask Shepard. Because for the foreseeable future, Shepard's available like some Sunday nights. I don't know if he's gonna be available too often. Just because he does have a significant other.
He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. Like, that's where Nick is. They're watching movies and getting drunk.
I respect that.
Remember when we did play Space Engineers when it was
Ooh,
free?
your
I put
mic
missiles?
went real weird.
My mic went weird? Did my mic go
Yeah.
weird, chat?
It's either your mic or my headphones did something funny. It was like a really weird pop noise.
I mean, sometimes pops happen. Let me know if he's up for horse fights tomorrow. Sounded normal to me. Okay. Didn't notice it? Okay.
That's been my headphones.
But yeah, I'll ask him and see if he's going to be available for it. He's been wanting to do more Fight Boys stuff. Because he really does like to do those, but we just haven't been able to record them. I'm gonna get fucked, aren't I? Nope! I'm good! I'm not good! I'm playing so badly all of a sudden. Like... This is, you know what it is? This is what happens when I just treat Spelunky like a podcast. When I start just talking about my extremely preferential... like, opinions of how video games should be made specifically for me, though. Just learn to code and make your own. Listen, there was a point in my life where I thought about it, and then I tried to do coding for, like, hacking video games, and I did do it for a while. And it just was really not fun. Like, if you want... The same reason that I am not a writer, and the same reason I am not, like, a shitty artist struggling with my skills to get better, or whatever. Whatever you can pull out of your ass. A DM for, you know, D&D. Anything like that that's moderately creative. The reason I'm not that is because on one hand, I'm too lazy, and on the other hand, I don't care enough. Like, D&D seems super fun, and I really enjoyed the times that we did play it. It just needed to be refined and practiced more. And, you know, Nick is a sourpuss about games like that because he doesn't actually want to have to expend any effort himself. He's very lazy with those sorts of things. And so he's like, why would I ever... you know, play D&D when I can just play Divinity. And it's like, fair enough. But for myself, like, I thought it was really enjoyable, but I don't want to run the game. I'm fine with creating, like, all the background and the history and the rule set and all that sort of stuff, sure. But, like, I don't want to be the one to create all of it, you know? Like, have somebody else in there helping. And so, for lack of better descriptions, given that I don't want to be up my own ass too hard, I feel like it angles towards the Hideo Kojima thing, right? Like, he has all the ideas jittering around in his head. And he's like, ideas must come out. And sometimes he just puts too many ideas in things. And it gets really stupid. And that's what would happen if I made a video game. Is I would try to push too many things all at once. But I wouldn't have the money to make Thingo. And if you want to see a problem of, like, one dev experiencing feature creep, just look at fucking, like, Yandere Dev or anybody like that. Just useless developers that can't make their own games to save their lives. It's a good thing I'm not Kojima's assistant, because I'd be behind, like, yes, keep putting more. It'd be David Cage. I don't... listen, I don't want to disrespect David Cage this much by saying this, but I think that I'm a better idea man and author than David Cage could ever hope to be. And I don't even do it professionally. And I say this entirely because that man is so much of a hack that I don't care. What the fuck just happened in this video game? Like, there are talented writers out there that I feel bad for because they worked on his games. Like, Detroit's not as terrible a game as it could have been. And if you go back and you read the info of, like, what he wanted to do with it in certain areas, you can see how much worse it would have been. Have anime battles running through my head almost all times. Yeah, I mean, if we could animate stuff well, we would do it for sure, Rachel and I. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I think the Spelunky Juju is gone. No getting to 6-3 tonight. It's a podcast kind of night. Lost your mojo? I have. Somebody stuck a needle into my cryostasis tube and drained the glowing pink-purple aura from my balls. And now I need to find Dr. Evil so that way he can return my mojo, baby. I don't think we'll make that. Huh. Yep, that's fine. Off to bed? I mean, yeah, that's as good a point as any is to run away from this conversation forever. I can't believe that hit me. Yeah, anybody that ever wants to talk about, like, David Cage's writing being exceptionally terrible, all you need to do is just look into Omicron, look into Indigo Prophecy. Yep. Dude, I can't get past fucking 1x. Like, let me just get past 1x. Maybe I need to refocus my energies. I gotta get those chakras running from the Naruto. I mean, this is a good start, honestly. We have a lot of resources right now. Yep. When they're off screen, it's destined to happen. Okay. Go spot the cat. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. It works.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Okay. No. Okay, so you've already triggered your trap. We're just gonna leave that there. We're not getting new Jedi. That's fine. Let's just focus on getting the fuck out. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is not fun. This is not fun. Yep. I shouldn't have tempted fate. I did the thing that I always say not to do, which is don't fight the monsters. But I was going to say it did give me a turkey, but in the end, that turkey decided to commit Sudoku. That's fine. This corner fucking sucks, man. Okay. Explode the turkeys. He's probably gonna get mad. He did not get mad. We do have a gambling room. I don't think we gamble. I think we hold on to it. Cat, will you survive down there? Yeah, you'll be fine. Sudoku or seppuku? Sudoku. What, you don't know about committing a Sudoku? Look at this guy. Thinking he's a Japanese expert over here, but I'm the one that speaks Japanese. Japanese with English subtitles. And then it plays in fucking English with Japanese subtitles. Dude, that fucking copy of MD Geist that Shepard got is so jank. It was so obviously counterfeit, and he just did not want to believe that he bought a fake fucking DVD of a movie from the fucking 80s. I genuinely can't believe that that's gonna squish my cat. Yep, bye. I genuinely can't believe that MD Geist exists, like, as an intellectual media property. It's just such an absurd storyline, like, oh yeah, one of the most dangerous soldiers, thus why he is MD Geist, most dangerous, escapes from his stupid satellite prison, and then proceeds to use said satellite prison to crash into the planet so he can survive. Somehow uses that to survive. Yeah. You're getting purchased. How much for this? Yeah, okay. No, please. Thank you. Uses that to survive, lands on the surface of the planet, and then proceeds to just get into a naked fight against gangers. Kills the gangers. Takes over the gang. And then when the woman's like, oh, MD Geist, you're the manliest, strongest man, he just is like, nah, and then just throws her out of his bed. Like, the man is not interested in anything beyond killing. He gets hired to turn off a deathbot army, and then turns it on. Because he wants to fight the death robots. The entire planet gets genocided, and he's just like, yeah, cool, send me more death robots to fight. At one point, when they think that he has been killed, one of the robots walks into the room where the, like, military guy is waiting to hear about the results of killing MD Geist. And then the robot's body falls over, and MD Geist is behind it. And then he just walks over and rips the dude's face off. It's the dumbest, it's so stupid. I can't believe that that was not enough room. Exceptionally dumb. Oh yeah, the art is great, the music is amazing. but it has so many animation errors. Like, I cannot begin to tell you how many explicitly obvious animation errors are in that anime. There are times where he is walking next to his motorcycle, right? And then he will be suddenly teleported like an additional 2 to 3 meters away. Or like colors will change. Or entire things will just disappear. It's riddled with animation problems. Or just the scale of things is bad. It's such a bad, like, ridiculously terrible thing, but it's genuinely good and fun to watch. And it's the equivalent of a B action movie from the 80s, but in anime form of just, we have a strong, insane dude who's here to kill. And that's it. I can't believe it got a sequel. And the weirdest part about MD Geist, the absolute strangest thing, is that MD Geist's sequel happened because they licensed MD Geist in the West. And enough white people watched it and went, yeah, that's rad. But the Japanese hated it. Like, they did not make any money in Japan off of that movie. But, like, Westerners were all over it. Oh. Alright, sorry, man. This could be really bad, potentially. And there's something so funny to me that is of the times, as it were. Of just, it was not profitable in Japan, but people liked it enough when it was dubbed out that they made another one. Night? Yeah, have a good one there, Tucker. Rachel has also fallen asleep. I genuinely don't know of any other series that were like that. I struggle to think of a thing that got a second one because the West was super into it, that had zero attachment to Japan. Aside from its creation. Looks like a series that was literally made for the West. It was literally 2 movies. And the second one was literally made for the West. And that's it. Are we talking about the 2 different Niers? No, but that is also a topic. Okay. On the one hand, I could keep playing the game further. On the other hand, I could fight Olmec. Oh, yeah, did you not, did I don't remember. Did I send you the thing that they talked about? Easy? Like, with the Nier remake? I fucked this up a little bit. I got out of the rhythm. So they said that if there is enough sales of Nier Replicant, they will do a DLC like release of Papa Nier version. They will re-record it. They will do it if it shows enough sales numbers. So Gestalt will get a Nier that has Papa Nier. Again, if you can sell Replicant. So basically, if they can prove that there's money in Nier that isn't Automata, if they can prove that people want a buff manly Nier, they will do it. How big are the differences besides, like, one is like an old man? The difference is entirely contextual. It makes it a little bit creepier that Emil is super gay for Nier. It makes it a little less weird that Nier and Kaine kind of have a thing going on. Because the age gap isn't as strange. It makes it go from Oni-chan to, like, father. So, you know, like... Eh. I think that I actually have a very pragmatic thought as to why they went with only making one, and I don't even think it's necessarily just saving money. I think fuck this. I think part of it is probably due to the fact that they were kind of using Nier Automata as a template for the movement. And if the character is like a fuck, I'm dead. Oh my god, I shouldn't have fought Olmec while talking about Nier. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can do it again. Anyway, where was I? They were talking about doing all that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Restart. Gameplay is getting redone as well. Thought it was only graphics. No, they're making it faster because it played like fucking shit. That game plays so bad. Why would you not take the chance to redo all the gameplay? It played so terribly. Like, the biggest flaw, other than the fact that Nier makes almost 0 sense 30% of the time, is the fact that it is so terrible combat-wise that it basically just became a shooter game or a hack and slash for most people. It still plays better than Drakengard? Yeah, but Drakengard, like, also is extremely bad. Like, Drakengard 3 is objectively worse than Nier was. And I don't think that either of those will ever get a remake. I don't think Drakengard will ever get a remake. I wish it would. Imagine a Drakengard remake. Yeah, alright, I deserve that. Well, I'm sorry, man, but you did this to yourself. Oh, you really did this to yourself. But yeah, no, I think that, like, going back to my pragmatic thought... Oh god, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked. We're absolutely fucked. Okay. If Nier does well, they might even look at that series. I mean, I would appreciate it because, like, it's more of the same sort of nonsense that you get with Yoko Taro-isms. And to be honest, I don't even think Drakengard looks that ugly. It's definitely old, but it's not the worst. But, I think what they're doing is they're just going to be using, like, not 2B's body, obviously, but definitely going to reuse some of the rigging that would have been used for 2B. For the movements and stuff like that. Because, like, Square is notorious for reusing things. They love to reappropriate assets. And so if they can reappropriate Tube's assets into a boy, why not? Like, he's a Japanese protagonist twink. Is Platt involved with the remake? Not at all. It's a studio that's clearly taken Platinum's design notes, though. The game moves exceptionally faster. Because that was objectively the problem with Nier, was it ran so slowly. It was a game where, ironically enough, like its sequel, it frequently would have problems processing what was going on screen, and that would lead to slowdown. So there was legitimate problem with, like, the game being slow. We're just gonna... Whoop. There we go. Sorry, but you're gonna increase my longevity just a little bit. But yeah, no, like, I genuinely do believe that they... We're just gonna... Oh! It's fine. It's not the ideal scenario, but I got the bodies out of it. And that's what I wanted at the end of the day. I could have got a few more points, but that's fine, it works out. That looks like it's already triggered. He is not happy, though. Oh! 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 Ooh. That was scary. I do hope that it's really good, but I don't believe it's gonna be a true sequel. Or not sequel, true remake. I believe it's gonna be a partial sequel like we got with Final Fantasy. It's just the way Yoko Taro is, right? Do you believe him if he says that it's just a straight up remake? Like at all? Like the guy wanted a Final Fantasy 14 raid to delete your character and all of your progress. Oh! I got scared into dying like an idiot. I got scared into dying like an idiot. Can somebody just delete my save file, but like it just deletes my entire YouTube channel? Like, like if I say to somebody, like, I want to make it so that way if when I hit 1 million subs, it just automatically deletes my channel. Could we somehow use that as a PR move? Like, this YouTuber is promising to delete their channel at 1 million subscribers. Will he do it? Only time will tell. Alright, I'll take it. That could have been a snake in there, so things could have been worse. I could have had a snake in my pot. I'm genuinely most surprised about the fact that there was that way to sequence skip the entire game for Nier, and they just left it in intentionally, like as an Easter egg. The dude who used to do the super hot fire videos did that, and his career never recovered. I don't even know who that is, so his career doesn't exist to me. Alright, we gotta play smart. Clap, clap, doing well at Spelunky time. I can't believe that there was a spider inside of that pot. So you're telling me though, like for real, there was a guy who had a 1 million subscriber channel, and then his brilliant move was like, what if I just deleted it? And then the madman did it. And then he couldn't somehow figure out a way to make money off of that. Yeah, you know what? Cool. Thought he could make it as a comedian because of how well his videos did. Then he tried to come back and he couldn't recover. Why would you think that you could be a comedian because of your YouTube videos? Like, I don't even think that I could make YouTube videos. Just the audacity on that, man. I feel like that's always kind of the way it goes, though, is like these big popular people get into this weird situation where their channel becomes profitable in another avenue. Shit. Okay. Well, now we just have to hope for a gun. And, like, they just always assume that they can somehow spin it out, you know? That isn't to say they shouldn't try, but always keep your other source of income. Like, what are you doing? This is fine. Like, I don't want to disparage people, obviously, that are, you know, having to quit their job for whatever reason, of course. But it does always just kind of feel like it's one of those situations of just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's better to have money and be miserable sometimes. And I say sometimes because sometimes there is a justification to quitting your job if it is direly affecting your mental health or something like that, right? But a lot of the time I don't think it's a valid thing. Yeah, especially when you have no reason to do what you did. Like, see, the real like pro move, Tap's head, would have been to transfer the YouTube channel to a brand account and be like, well, I did it, I deleted it, haha, loophole. Technically speaking, it is no longer the same account. But then again, I don't even know if brand accounts existed when he did this. I barely understand brand accounts now, so I'm not going to pretend like I'm not talking out of my ass. Okay, that's what I'm wanting. We're just gonna ignore that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Really? There we go. Bye. Hi, I'm Paul. God, remember that monkey at the end of the Jimmy Neutron show? That's some early cursed imagery, I tell you. Like, everybody says that we have to return to Monkey. But nobody remembers the curse that Monkey has given us. Okay. No. Oh, God, I forgot they're gonna be big. Well... Cool. Oh! Scary. Oh! Oh! I'll take what I can get. But yeah, if you don't remember that monkey, I suggest looking it up because it's awful. It's got like 3 eyes and it's just high on Paul. You dick. Astonishing. The rudeness of that monkey. Bottle. I should be able to shoot flaming boomerangs if I have that. Alright. So we're gonna buy that, and we're gonna buy that. Because we have no self-control. Hired help, what did you do? Hired help! What did you do? Why did he do this? Why did he do this? Did hired help just steal? Oh no. That was kind of incredible that that worked out. All right. Ooh, we got a little beep. Ah! Okay, so definitely not over here. This is frightening. Okay. Dude, I hate the big sticky bombs. Oh, that almost came back and hit me. Alright, this is very unlucky for me. Dude, hired help if you go aggro here. I'm gonna lose my mind. Somebody please have a gun. Like a real weapon. Or just more bombs. I'll take more bombs. None of these are bombs or a gun. I would have settled for like... Oh, okay, there's bombs. I was gonna say, like, I would have settled for just a bomb box, which, you know, like, there is one. We'll hope that we can use this to carry us a little bit. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, that was probably really stupid of me to just stand there and take that, huh? I can't believe that worked. I will get rid of that gun to get past that man. That is worth it in my mind. Oh no. Sure. You know what, we have enough bombs to just say, like, fuck it. And just phase skip, right? As a result of saying phase skip so often now, I'm just reminded of the fact that I did legitimately phase skip one of the bosses of Nier Automata because my damage was too high, and the end result of that was Pasta convinced me to go and set the difficulty up, and then when I beat the game, it forced me into the start of the game again. I couldn't change my chipset because of the starting of the game, and then like stuck on the harder difficulty. I'm still really upset about that. I spent like an hour and a half. Also, there is discussion of going back to Nier Automata to replay the game and finish the game with Rachel. Given that she's, like, proper co-hosting stuff now, right? So we might go back and do that. But, we're probably gonna wait until after Nier Remake, because we're gonna do Nier Remake. Hate this a lot. Oh, that's just the exit. Fucking sick. Look at this. Get me out of here. More Nier is never a bad thing. Especially because, like, she actually has committed to memory the stupid fake chaos language for some things. Alright. So we're gonna try and just skip Olmec. You know what? Alright. Woo! I can't believe I took that damage. Oh. Scare. Scare. Big scare. Oh! Oh! Olmec, please. Fucking bye. Kinda wish that didn't happen. Really? Okay, so we're just gonna be really scared right now, actually. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh! Woo! Yep! I knew it was coming. There was no way out. There was no way out. We were gonna be stuck in there with him, not stuck in there with me.